lot of satisfaction from. We happen to comment on the industry, and people think that some of that commentary is interesting or valid, but we comment on the industry because we love games. You know what I mean? Like it's almost the reverse of that construction. Like we talk about that stuff because we like it, but really the comic is about us. And we thought it was about us, but it turns out there's a lot of people like us, and we were not aware of that originally.
Yeah, well, you guys do a great job, and thank you for that and everything else.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, my last question is, have you ever pooped and then smelled the smell of your poop and then thought it smelled kind of good? Like kind of wild and exotic?
You know what? Jerry wrote that.
Not true, actually. Think seriously about this. Does that seem legitimate? No.
Maybe, I mean, I could see it.
I might have added the word exotic.
I'm sorry, not to add more grist to the comic, but you think we could get Chris and Scott in there somehow, like, at some point?
They have their own comic.
That works. Okay, thank you so much, guys.
How you doing? This is my first PAX.
Welcome.
It's not more of a comment than a question. I'm not a gamer. My best friend turned me on to the comic like 7 or 8 years ago. I think it's fucking hysterical.
So it's all just like non sequiturs?
This is one big, yeah. But I still think it's funny, and I just want to applaud that. The fact that you guys can take content that is clearly driven and directed at a certain fan base and still have it be relevant and humorous to people who have no idea what
Yeah, I'm shocked to hear that.
That's really fucking cool. Also, I gotta say, last night at like 1 a.m., me and him were downstairs playing weird games that I've never fucking seen.
Oh, yeah.
You came up to us and you gave us a box of a game that said it was a Christmas present.
Yeah.
It's called Dragon Dice.
I did that.
154 pages to learn how to fucking play it. How do you fucking play that game? You went on the internet, you tried to read the shit, and it didn't make any sense. I don't know what the hell it is.
I was hoping you guys could tell me. I guess some of the dice are goblins. I mean, I don't know. I guess it would be the green ones would be the goblins. That's my guess.
He's like super stoked either way. The fact that you gave it to him, which is like
the dice look really cool.
No, they really. We opened it up and I like stacked them on top of each other and rolled them around and shit.
Yeah.
He's super stoked, but he's like really like, why you no gaming and freaking out and having nerve rage over it. I think it's funny, but I figured we get some help or something.
No, man, listen. Go to there's the guys who operate that store. There's a little. It's a Phone Brain. It's the one that's backed by the.
Yeah,
right. Phone Brain is backed by the Terrain.
Okay.
In the gaming room, and they have another one over in Exhibition.
All right.
They're the ones that would tell me about the mechanics.
Okay.
I mean, make them tell you.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Hi guys.
Yo.
First PAX. Great to be here.
So many first timers. I'm so glad. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me. I got online to ask you to draw the watch, and then someone else did that. So I've been standing in line racking
But you
my
were
brain.
invested.
Yeah, trying to get you to draw something else. But first I have a question. Someone gave you like a special kind of soda yesterday at the Q&A.
Iron Brew.
Iron Brew. So what did you think of that? You seem not really to like it.
Well, no, I couldn't figure out what I felt about that fluid. It had a tang of some kind.
That was one of the funnier parts of the Q&A for me. I was wondering if you could draw that with a radioactive scorpion in it.
So orange soda.
If I have time after I get the text in,
okay,
I will go nuts with that. Yeah.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Soda plus.
All right, that was all. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.
Okay, hey.
Yo.
This is also my first time at PAX.
So I'm so glad. Thank you.
Alright, and at one point, I tried to create a comic with a friend of mine, and
It's really hard.
I know.
Sometimes.
And we gave up because we can't work together the way you guys work together. I don't know how you do it.
Me either. I think it's about done. Yeah.
I bet it is, Jerry. I
do
don't think
remember that series
I
where
can't
you
make
guys
the
broke up.
talents.
That's okay. See, that's how you do it. You meet in the middle. I can't do the italics. I respect that. You know what I mean? No, we've been actually. This is something we've been talking about a lot lately. Why is this? Why have we been talking so much about this?
Why our relationship?
Why it works at all? Because it shouldn't.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just able to put up with your bullshit. I'm just saying.
it's sort of like we're very careful. It's very much a marriage in a lot of ways. Like we're very careful to respect each other's like private time, and it's entirely plausible that we will spend a day in the office. Like we share an office, we might not talk for 4 hours. You know. Anyway, that's true.
Rasterize it and skew it? No! That was ridiculous. I don't understand why my text drop down is now... Hold on, listen. Shh. I need one Photoshop person. This girl in blue. I'm clicking. Click. Could you come up here? I always just click right here. I click right there where it says regular. That should go to... What is that thing?
Yes.
Oh.
Casey, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. All right.
I do have one more.
Yeah.
So when I started out reading gaming comics, and now there's a lot of
I love that. I love that it's a genre.
Yeah, and I think you might have started that, but
I think Scott actually started before us.
did he really?
Scott Kurtz.
Now
yeah.
it's all italicized. Awesome. Thanks, Casey.
I started out
no.
reading.
Oh, there we go.
I started out reading an unfortunate gaming comic.
We
I'm
need
not
not,
going to name it.
we need not name it
I'm
here.
not going to name it, but you know what it is.
Not here in our temple.
No.
The seat of our power.
I gotta say that I think the duality you guys have going on, the way you split up your talents, makes yours significantly better than most comics I've seen. Just because you have that unique working together.
You know what though? I think that might be part of it. I think it helps that we have two people that are interested in two aspects of the work.
And Mike didn't get to hear. Yeah.
That bang.
You heard it, but Mike didn't get to hear it. He wasn't there. My fiance works at Children's Hospital and Diabetes Research Facility. And she sees the benefits of child's play firsthand.
Oh, wow.
Being 9, 10, 11 years old, you black out wherever you are, you wake up in the ER, and you find out the rest of your life, you're going to have either a machine attached to your body or inject yourself and prick your fingers 20, 30 times a day, rest of your life. And those kids are stuck in the hospital until either them or their parents, more specifically their parents, learn how to operate this machine or these injections. That can be weeks for some of these kids, depending on their parents. And some of the only things that benefit them is what you guys do.
Wow, thank you.
What we do.
Whatever you want to do is done. And I'm giving a little signature to you guys. I want to let them get one from Mike when he has a minute.
Yeah, I think I'm finished.
All right, and on top of that, I've been inspired between you guys and Jane McGonigal yesterday to create a game to try and help these kids learn and their parents.
Nice.
And I would definitely I'll offer you guys lunch because it worked for Robin. If you guys want to talk to me about that at some point,
Let's keep talking.
all right? Sounds good.
Hello. On the PAX site, I was able to pick out what comic I wanted to buy, like, and just print it out online. But then I noticed it kind of disappeared, so what happened to it?
The print of strip?
Yeah.
It shouldn't have. That's scary.
Oh,
I wish that hadn't happened. I'll make it come back.
alright. And second thing is,
I'll talk to the elemental spirit.
alright, this one's more for Mike. What's
Oh,
the...
here, one sec. He's communicating with it. Okay, now he's back. Right, don't startle him. Please.
I want to like the canvas size you guys use for Photoshop and the paintbrush.
Canvas size. I know the DPI is 600. The size is 3,896 pixels, or about 6.5 inches.
Alright.
600 DPI, and the brush is literally just the basic top brush up here. I don't know. And then, you know, obviously pressure sensitivity is turned on. That's the main thing, I think. Go crazy.
And will you guys sign my badge?
Shit, yeah. I find it very, very difficult to believe that an hour and a half is allowed. But that is actually true, and I don't see any more questions. Oh, here, one more question. The girls? Yes, I saw 2 women cosplaying as Dave and Tycho, incredibly. Because Dave's hair is supposed to be impossible. And he has managed somehow to create that hair in the real world. Looks like a crotch. What about the crotch? Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, is there something wrong with it? Did I just draw Gabe with Wonder Woman bracelets? I'll make sure they get it. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute pleasure spending the morning with you. Oh, let's I'm trying to be somber